With blended tea in his pocket, Guy heads back to the foundry. The furnace is getting ever closer to producing liquid metal. But for that liquid metal to be turned into a cooking pot, there's one last process they need to master with the help of self-taught expert Colin Peck.
Hello, Jerry. Nice to see you, mate.
Green sand casting. Green sand means damp sand. When you compact it, you can form it into any shape you want. The inside of Guy and Maeve's boiling pot, for example.
What do we got? A little bit firmer than that. Work your ways into your corners.
Green sand casting was another British invention, patented by that man Abraham Darby at the start of the 1700s. Green sand was cheap and you could use it over and over again. And with it, large-scale production of cast-iron objects like bridges, steam engines, and even girders to build factories and aqueducts began.
Give a little more effort than that.
The boys make the green sand mould for their pot in 4 separate sections.
OK, that'll do us nicely.
Where to now?
But one slip as they put the sections together and the mould will be wrecked.
Oh, massive.
Once the parts are all joined, they leave a pot-shaped gap between them, into which the boys will hopefully pour their molten iron.
Well done,
you. Well done, you.
But it won't be until they break the mould apart at the end that they'll discover if what they've made is good enough. After days of work, it's time to break open the clay seal at the base of the furnace. As Guy stands ready to release the liquid iron, Colin moves into place with a red-hot crucible heated in his own mobile furnace, ready to catch the boys' precious metal.
She's putting up a fight, driver.
She's coming! She's coming!
Success! They've made molten iron. Or have they?
Scoop it in.
It quickly becomes clear that there's a problem. The metal isn't liquid enough to flow properly.
It's not hot enough.
And there's a doubt about how much is actually metal and how much is just the molten impurities called slag. It's time to act fast. Colin reheats the mix in his portable furnace and adds a healthy dose of scrap metal to make absolutely sure there's enough molten iron produced to fill the mould.
Getting close to temperature here now, so I'm going to need the mould down there.
Finally, Colin lifts the iron from his furnace and having scooped off the slag that's risen to the surface, it's over to Guy.
Right, pour away. Get in that hole.
You got to go out the spout, guy.
This time, the molten iron looks perfect, but there's still a chance it could all go wrong.
That will cool over the next 12. No, it's still molten in there. You could have just let it come out the sides.
All they can do is wait for the metal to cool, to see if disturbing the securing weights has ruined the mould, and whether Jerry's iron has done the job. If it hasn't, 2 days' graft will have been wasted.
Dump sand out of it.
The sand is removed, and success.
Want to see your pot, guys?
All right.
There you go, look, a complete pot. It's all there.
That's quite splendid, don't you reckon?
Well done, Bob. Hey?
Can't
very much.
Can't do it without them chaps.
Right, we've earned ourselves a brew, I reckon.
Gasping.
Back aboard Reckless, the boys put